What is something that found you only after you stopped looking for it or chasing it?
Money. When I was younger, because I'm still younger, I'm not old. So when I was younger, we used to really chase money. Like when you would find me when I was 21 years old and I'm moving merchandise, I was just about, I will use hook and crook to get this money. Client asks you, this product has a warranty? Yes, it has warranty. Is it a good product? Yes, it's a good product, because you just want to sell.
Yeah.
But the truth is, you don't make money like that. You make money by offering a solution. You make money by bringing value to the market.
By solving a problem.
And when I started solving problems, money itself is coming to look for you. You don't look for the money.
Welcome to Untethered Conversations. This is a space where we have raw, unfiltered conversations, part human, part soul, all about the human journey and being human. And today, my guest is a brilliant gentleman. He has a business in digital agency with a niche to halal business. He also has an e-commerce platform that he recently started. And today we'll just be discovering of his journey in becoming an entrepreneur, and beyond that, who he is as a person. So Muhammad Onyango, karibu to Untethered. So for those who don't know you, who's Muhammad?
Firstly, thanks for having me. Muhammad is a father, and Muhammad is also an entrepreneur who wears many hats, but most profoundly is the agency, as you had mentioned. I have run actually. My company, my agency is called Next Level Marketing.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's called Next Level Marketing. The name is because I wanted to not to do things the ordinary way, the way other people do it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to take things to the next level.
To elevate.
To elevate the businesses to, if they feel that they're doing well, then actually we can make them do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we started that. And then I also wear another hat where we just recently launched an e-commerce platform where we are dealing in electronics, consumer electronics rather. So we talk about fridges, we talk about TVs, freezers, phones, tablets, laptops, and basically accessories.
How did you end up in e-commerce?
E-commerce, I started e-commerce because of the bad experience I had. I mean, many people will tell you how they have really gone through a lot of bad experiences, especially through online purchases. Either either you lose your money, if you're lucky enough, you get a product, but the product is not genuine.
Yeah.
So we saw that there was a need to provide a platform where Kenyans could access and get genuine items, shop in a very secure ecosystem, and then this product that they purchase, it can be delivered to them in a prompt, efficient manner. That's how we did that.
Okay,
yes.
So we're going to get to that in the course of this conversation. So basically in Untethered, one of the things we do is just to get to know you as a person, beyond the titles, beyond what people outside of there do that.
Yeah.
And to do that, it's just very unstructured. We just pick different cards. So you can just pick, I think you can just pick the first one.
Okay.
I'll ask you what it says, and then we move on from there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like a good one. Let me read it out for you.
Sure.
Then, yeah. Okay, this is a good one. What is the one word that best describes you?
Industrious.
Industrious.
Yes.
Would you like to expound?
Very well. I get this compliment from a lot of people. I come from a community where majority of people prefer the usual route where, you excel in school, you get good grades, and probably get a good job.
Yeah.
And then you try to climb the corporate ladder or is it government ladder,
The ladder.
Yeah, job groups and all that.
Yeah.
But I've always chosen business to go the entrepreneurial way. And every single course that I've taken, I have never given up on it.
Okay.
Like every single stuff that I've started,
Yeah.
it has never collapsed in front of my eyes.
You've not experienced failure?
I have experienced failure, but the way I've turned things around,
Yeah.
it's really amazing.
Okay.
It's really amazing. So a lot of guys tell me, this guy, the other guys, even the other day, someone was telling me we should add you another name, Kamau, because I mean the way you're rolling, you're probably not a Luo.
So today you're Muhammad Onyango.
Correct.
Kamau.
Kamau, yes. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Still on your identity of Muhammad as a person. Yeah?
Yes.
What are the 3 most important things in your life right now?
The 3 most important things in my life right now.
Yeah.
My family comes first. I love my family.
Yeah.
Of course, I love my religion. I'm a Muslim. I'm a proud Muslim.
Yeah.
And I would say my business, I love making money. So in that order.
In that order, yeah.
Yes.
Good, interesting. Yeah. So it's your family,
my religion,
my
business,
and it's making money.
Yes,
I think we all like making money.
Yes.
So as we get to know you, we'll talk about the money.
Yes.
And I mean, you've said you're such a successful.
I'm industrious. No, I'm not successful. I'm industrious. I really push to the limit.
You're an industrious soul.
Yes.
So in your industriousness,
yes,
is there a time when failure turned out to be the best thing that could have happened to you?
Failure?
Yeah. Turned out to be the best thing that could have happened to you.
I don't know if I should we should replace the word failure with calamity.
Okay.
So that we really make a lot of sense out of it.
Sure. Yeah.
So pre-COVID, before COVID-19, I used to be based in Kigali, Rwanda.
Okay.
I used to be a salesperson.
All right.
I used to work with another Egyptian company. There are these, it's called Smart Egypt. They go around doing exhibitions. Sometimes they're in Sarit Center, branded, running under Egypt and Middle East Expo.
Okay.
Yeah. At Sarit Center. Sometimes they are in Uganda. Sometimes they're in Rwanda, and all that. So we used to move around, doing sales and in exhibitions, And unfortunately, when Corona happened, just like many other people, I lost my job. And I thought that was the end of it. I mean, now where would I be employed, and where would I be getting such kind of
devastating?
Because in a good exhibition that takes probably 21 days, you could rake in as much as in the north of $300-$500.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
In a day?
No. That is after the exhibition, and then there are also some commissions on top of it. So maybe let's use a figure like 100,000.
Yeah.
So you go to Rwanda, all expenses paid. When you come back to Nairobi, you're coming back with 100 Gs.
That's a good amount.
It's a good amount. I mean, considering what people are being paid around here.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I was so devastated. I was like, sasa mimi yangu imekwisha kabisa. But actually, that was the beginning of some good things coming up. So when I came back to Nairobi, and everybody's so confused, and you don't know what to do, and long story short, that's how one thing led to the other. Got employed as an intern, actually, in a restaurant in the CBD. Pole Pole became, I was given the opportunity, became the social media manager, rose up the ladder to become the digital strategist, head of marketing. Then I outgrew that space because now there was no other position that I could be given except now the branch manager, which was a reserve of the family.
Okay.
So from there, now I was able to now open the agency, now the next level marketing, to solely focus on the halal hospitality sector.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How did you identify the halal hospitality sector as an opportunity?
It is a fact right now that if you move to the CBD right now, or rather in Nairobi, majority of the restaurants are owned by Muslims.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what I used to see is that there were very many halal restaurants coming up, but and they had very good ambience.
Yeah.
They had very good food, and they were doing averagely.
Yeah.
Because the restaurant where I was positioned, it was the first halal restaurant in Nairobi, having been started on the 13th of March, the year 2006. The guys who used to eat at that restaurant when they were at UON, at University of Nairobi, right now they're actually, they're actually senators and MPs and big people.
Correct.
Because from 2006 to 2026, how many years are those? That's 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I used to, because the restaurant could do 500,000 in a day in terms of sales, 500,000.
Yeah.
Sometimes on a Friday, which is our busiest, because the restaurant was within the periphery of the Jamia Mosque, where there are plenty of Muslims coming in to worship on Fridays. And Jamia Mosque has a maximum capacity of around 30,000. You could imagine the numbers when people are coming from the mosque and they need to have lunch.
Yeah.
So the sales were crazy. So you could find a new restaurant. We spend a lot of money. They've spent a lot of money on the decor and ambience and all that. And they're doing something as average as 40K a day. And we're like, no, these are not good numbers.
Lack of awareness.
Yeah, there's lack of awareness.
Yeah.
Or you find they're doing probably 100,000 a day. And they're very comfortable telling them, no, we can turn around these numbers. And we could make it maybe 200 or 300,
Okay.
Yeah, unapata watu wako very comfortable, guys are comfortable, and they're like, we are doing good, we don't need digital marketing. I'm telling them, listen, we are not trying to change the wheel here.
Yeah.
We are trying to maximize and improve here. So are you guys doing probably any deliveries? No, we're not doing any deliveries. We just maybe depending on the footfall, on the walk-ins. So you're like, no, if we tap onto delivery, we could triple this number, or we could, we could double this number. And they're like, okay. So how do you do that? So that's how we started that.
So do you have an example, and maybe not necessarily mentioning the brand or the restaurant, but like a restaurant that you've worked with, and what were you able to build for them? Like you started from, let's say, their revenue is 40,000, like you said, and then you tripled, quadrupled. And for somebody who's interested in that kind of venture, like what did you do to make sure that the business grew?
Very well. I have several examples, but the one that really comes close to my heart is a restaurant that we opened from scratch in Nakuru. The client called me. He got my number from social media. I'm very active on X, under the username Moha001_Onyango. So the client was like, Moha, I have a new restaurant. I've actually done everything, and I don't know how this thing works. I don't know how these things work. So come, I'm sending you something for fuel. Come to Nakuru, let's talk business. So I go to Nakuru and I find a gentleman there, very nice stuff in the, central kitchen and all these. He's invested in good furniture and all that. So he doesn't understand now how does it work now from there. And I'm like, you don't need to worry.
Yeah.
So probably what we do is, from starters, we have to do what we call a strategy for the restaurant. We have to identify, so this is a restaurant in Nakuru. Who are the competitors? Who are the competitors to this new restaurant that we are opening? What kind of menu are they working on? Is it an Indian menu? Is it a multi-cuisine? Is it an African menu? So after we have identified and we know the competitors, direct and indirect, because we have direct competitors and indirect competitors as well. So after we have identified that, now we now level down into the social media marketing strategy, social media marketing. So we look at the food items to push. We work on the Google profile business. That is very important, because if you're not on Google, then where are you existing? So we work on the Google profile business, make sure that this business is indexed on Google. Like literally, if you come into that business and maybe you're ordering Uber, you could pin the name of that restaurant, and the card drops you next to that. So it's very important because most people normally the first thing they do, probably they're not even on socials. The first thing they do is to Google. Right now with ChatGPT and all these things, now guys are now using AI. But before then, guys were heavily on Google.
Yeah.
So you go to Google, you search.
You search. I mean, even on AI, you're
Yes,
searching.
you're searching, yeah. You know, AI does it better because it compresses all this. It goes all the search engines and all this.
Yeah.
So we look at the menu, we are strategic, we see what we're offering, the pricing, we do it right, and then we run with the marketing thoroughly. You know, we look at the social media platform they're going to work with. We look probably on the website so that our items are, you don't want to go to a restaurant and you get shocked by when they bring the bill. So you want to go to the restaurant, I'm going to spend. Yes.
As well.
My budget is 2K, and this is what I want to consume. So that restaurant, just because it's a long story.
Yeah.
We started it in the year 2023 as a branch in Nakuru. They went on to open a branch in Makongeni, Thika. Right now they have a branch in Bungoma.
Okay.
Yes.
So you moved them from a business that's just starting up to a business that has expanded.
Expanded and three branches ongoing, yes.
Ongoing.
Yes.
Something must be working in what you're
Thank
doing.
you.
Yeah. So we move on to, this is a good segment. It's relationships and connection.
Wow.
So it's basically about how you relate, how you connect with people. And there are a number of questions.
Okay.
I think this is a good one, yeah? What do you hope that people close to you never forget about you?
That is quite something.
Yeah.
What do I hope?
That people close to you never forget about you.
Probably how I touch their lives.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would that be your children, your family?
Yeah, my whole extended family. Yes.
Okay. Still on relationships. Actually, there's a good question here. In terms of when you're dealing with people, tell me about 3 moments or interactions that have changed your life. So I think it's more around people who've come into your life and have changed your life in significant ways.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 3 moments that
have changed your life.
3 moments that have changed my life.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now that one I have to. Will guys not say that I'm very biased?
It's your story.
I have a friend called Abdullah. Abdullah lost his job as a banker. And went on, it's called Abdullah Bule. He lost his job at, this bank that used to be at Riverside Drive. How did we call this? Chase Bank. When Chase Bank went down, this brother lost his job. And, Somalis, you could predict what they're going to do next. Probably, restaurant.
Business.
Opening a restaurant. Maybe some rental property.
Yeah.
What else? What else do they invest in? Maybe buying some livestock.
It will be some business something.
Something, yeah. Something that
makes money.
Yeah.
There's an exchange of money or something.
This brother went ahead and opened a bookstore. It's called Nuria Bookstore. So I used to really admire, it's a different path altogether. Who invests in bookstores? And with Kenyans,
I love books.
Kenyans, I don't want to say Kenyans don't read, but I have a big problem with the Nairobians who go to the street to buy books from the street.
Okay.
How do you call them? The books that have been pirated books.
Pirated books.
A book is pirated. You're jumping from page 8 to page 11.
Yeah.
And the writings are not really looking good and in order. So this brother went and invested heavily into a bookstore. He has really helped a lot of Kenyan African writers. Let's just use African writers.
They're very biased towards
African writers.
Yeah.
And has provided them with a platform to showcase their works. So he's a personal friend, and he's really motivating. He has really motivated me. I don't know if he knows this, but if he's watching this, then Bule know that you're one of the guys who has really inspired me and guided me towards this journey of entrepreneurship. That said, my wife, and my wife has really pushed me to the limit. I was actually about to tell you something about my wife in the morning. Yes. You know, the women are a blessing, and depending on the woman that you have in your life, if she's a person who has traversed the world and you know, been there, done that, you can't be average, because the kind of pressure you're going to have, if you think you're making it, good pressure, you know. If you think you've made it, or if you think, let me use the Nigerian word, a phrase that they love. If you think you've arrived, if you think you've arrived,
they'll remind you
you've not arrived yet. You know. So
that's good pressure.
Yeah. So she's really been also a motivation. Meeting her has been a blessing, and I really appreciate her. Yeah. She's really pushed me to my limits, you know. It's like a Ferrari, you're driving a Ferrari and you're driving it at 60 kilometers per hour, and you're like, this machine was not meant for that. I mean, this machine is supposed to go 300 actually miles per hour. Yeah. So she's the second person who was really pushed me to the limit and inspired me. Who is the third person I can think about?
Sometimes
I think the name is not coming, but they're quite a lot. Yeah, they're quite a lot. But Bule and my wife, they've really. Let me say my mom, but in the opposite way. I have seen my mom. You know, I've grown in. I was raised in Busia town. It's a border town. Border towns are so synonymous with business. You know, you're buying from this side, and you dinio huku magendo iko mingi. So she used to do this, you know, small, you know, businesses, hand to mouth, these small businesses. And it was, you know, despite the small stuff that she was doing, it kept us going. And I just wanted to do it now in a bigger scale. So I could say the experience back then,
it's actually set you up.
Yes. Because
what you're currently doing.
Because now I never wanted average.
It was a good foundation.
Yeah, it's a good foundation.
That's good. Yeah. And it brings us back to business.
Yes.
So we would talk about your livelihood. So we've talked about what you do. Yeah. So ordinarily maybe we'll talk about career, but here we're going to talk about business. And in terms of business, there are quite a few good questions actually. I'd like to go through all of them. Okay. And we can start with the first one, which is, if someone wants to follow a path similar to yours, what is the one thing that you would tell them to question first? So if someone wanted to set up a digital marketing agency, what is the one thing you would tell them to question first?
I would probably question their hunger. How hungry are they?
Okay.
You know, there are people who are just okay.
Yeah.
But depending on how hungry you are and the background you're coming from, I think poverty and poverty is a big. It can be a very good inspiration. Yeah. Especially if you came from that kind of environment and you don't want to present your kids and yourself to the same environment.
So how hungry are you?
How hungry? Hungry, the anger, the hunger, yani to njaa ya kusucceed. I would really question that.
Okay. And what's informing that?
What informs the hunger? Yeah. Because you want to bring about change. So how the amount of change you're going to bring about is going to be dependent on how,
your drive.
Yes. On the hunger that you have.
On the hunger that you have. Okay. I think you sort of touched on this, but let me just ask it and we see if you have a different answer. Okay. What bold decision marked your biggest professional breakthrough? So I guess it will be, what bold decision marked your biggest business breakthrough? Yeah.
Lovely. Should we go into the details?
Yeah.
Lovely. So the year is 2022. Towards the end of it. And where I used to be the head of marketing, No, this is 2021 going to 2022, sorry. Or rather early 2022, because I believe we vote in August. With the new constitution, we vote in August. So the campaigns are in high gear. And I'm political. You know, I have a freedom to choose, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
So where I used to work, this is probably one thing that I would really like to highlight. If somebody asks you today, do you know the social media manager for Airtel Kenya? Or for Safaricom? No. Or for Brookside? You don't know.
No.
What I did different is that when I became the social media manager for this particular brand, I was loud enough to say that I'm the social media manager because I was also coming in with the numbers. I had a big following back then. I think it was around 80,000 or something. And what I used to do is, and this is something social media managers do a lot. So you post on the official page,
and then you
switch to now, you not even reposting. So you switch to your personal page, and then you hype it like you're not the one who went posted on the other side. Shamelessly, you know.
I mean, you must clap for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I used to do a lot of influencer marketing, pushing the brand. I remember when I got the brand, they were performing so badly on Twitter. They had around 5,000, 6,000 followers. And by the time I was leaving the brand, they had around 15,000. Organic. No sponsored post. No single post sponsored post.
Wow.
Just pushing and talking about the offers and talking about this and so was here, so you should. All those kind of gimmicks, you know. So I was so political, and this was heading towards the 2022 elections. That is Raila Odinga versus William Ruto. And I'm so political on my personal page. Very, very political.
You have your own opinions. You are allowed. It's your page.
And I think you don't need to guess. I was for Raila Odinga.
Yeah.
Not because he comes from my own community, but I believed in a lot of ideologies for ODM, and I believed in Raila Odinga as a person.
Yeah.
The social justice, the fight for democratic space and all that. So I believed he had a better chance than Ruto, than Honorable Ruto, to turn around things for the country
at the time.
But as I told you earlier, Somali people are business people. And they do business with anybody. So apparently, some of the directors of this brand, of this restaurant that I was working with, they were actually doing business with, I think, either the president, the deputy president the government. And somebody told them, huyu Onyango huyu, bwana analeta maneno mingi bwana. Ongea nayo kijana. So I got the first warning, but it was a very, Onyango, you're so political, so tone down kidogo, chapa kazi yako. So it was a very nice nini. I never knew it was coming from some quarters.
Yeah.
Then it came the second warning. Umezidi sana, log out kidogo nini. It's like, wachana na hiyo watu. There's a lot of money, by the way. Sometimes I remember peak political season, you could be paid as much as 20,000 for one post.
Wow.
Yes.
So because of your reach.
Because of your reach. Somebody tells you, Onyango, we respect you. Hata anakutia na uoga, anakuambia Onyango, we respect you. And we actually don't know if this is enough, but we ask you with respect to post this, and we've already sent 20,000 in your M-Pesa. And you're like,
so you're making money.
And you're like, hata wewe mwenyewe unashtuka, lakini unakaa tusema, ni kidogo lakini, let me do it.
Yeah.
So it was that political season. There's a lot of money coming in. You're actually getting more money from this side hustle than what you're getting from your salary. And then I was just one day called to the office. I was just told by a lady, a supervisor, Onyango unahitajika kwa ofisi. So I was like, kwani what has happened? So I go to the office to listen to, what is happening there. And I'm served, I'm told, Onyango, hii sasa imekuwa ngumu. Wazee wamesema sasa utoke. You can't do this. We can't do this with you. Nobody knows this. Actually, I'm telling this story here for the first time. So I was fired. And this is a brand that I had given, let me say 105%, because I had really gone all in for them.
Yeah.
I'd gone all in for them. I had used every single resource that I had.
Yeah. And it brought out your
yeah.
boldness.
But because there are people who also, I'm so indebted to them because they really came heavy for me during my wedding. And up to date, they are still family.
Yeah.
They are still people that I respect and we do a lot together. But by then, the political thing, when politics happened,
Yeah.
it spoiled everything.
Okay.
So fast forward, when I lost the job, I was jobless for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And wallahi, when you lose a job is when you realize, kumbe kumekauka huku nje, kumekauka sana huku nje. So
you don't have some floats.
You're trying to call people, I'll call you back. You're trying to call people and nobody's coming through.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. Because to answer your question.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine organizes for me, tells me, restaurant flani, that restaurant was doing well. So back then, I think guys will know when I say this.
Yeah.
It had 5 branches in the CBD alone. 5 branches in the CBD. And they're looking for a social media manager. So a friend of mine told me, these guys are looking for a social media manager.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the director's number. They have the interviews tomorrow. So you just go as, how do we put it? As,
As yourself.
Not as yourself, like, just go to show face, just go show face. So that people know that you're there. But this job is yours. I mean, you've done a good job with brand X, and now we want you to turn around things with this brand Y. So I'm super confident. I'm always a confident person, but I was super confident that day. I was like, So I'm arriving at the panel of the interviewees, and shockingly, one of the interviewees is the social media manager who is just leaving. She's there. And then there is the accountant of the restaurant. She's there. And then there is another lady who is there. This director is not there. And I am really harassed in this interview that I thought was just something.
You had it.
I thought I had it, and I thought
it was a formality.
Yes, that is the word. That is the word. I thought it was a formality.
Yeah.
Something that you just go. I don't want to mention names, but there's a person who was interviewed some few weeks ago, and even the parliamentarians were so cool, and
Yeah.
and guys are like, you're overqualified for this.
Yeah.
So I was so harassed. The social media manager had a personal vendetta with me because there's a time a client complained about the portions in that restaurant. And I quoted on Twitter, you can reply or you quote with a comment. So I quoted that post with big portions from our brand, and they saw a lot of pepper that day. So it was so bad, and she took it to heart.
Yeah.
So when I appeared in the interview, she
had decided you're not getting the job.
It was her "I've got you" moment.
Okay.
So fast forward, I performed terribly in that interview.
Yeah.
What I thought was a formality was a big ridicule to me. To my honor, to my experience and all that. And in fact, one of the person was asking me even for, these people are so petty. Someone was asking me even for a letter from the chief, honestly. It was so bad. Long story short, I failed that interview and I never got the job. So it is that failure that I now sat down with myself and I said, I had a meeting with myself and I said, do I really need a job? Because even the jobs that are available, people are being paid 30,000, 40,000. 30,000, 40,000. Mtu akienda sana, 50,000. And I told myself, why don't I start something where I can create my own salary? Where I'm not subjected to some funny interviews, because I felt like I was now above that, And that is when I rushed to Huduma Center and I went and registered a sole proprietorship. And I registered it under Next Level Marketing. And the next day I was knocking on people's doors,
Like, I own a digital business agency?
I was just using the brand. I was just telling them, look, these people actually knew where I was coming from.
Yeah.
People, and interestingly, when I was at that brand, guys were like, we want to offer you double what they're offering you. We want to do this. But now when I open the agency, now guys are like, now, with the agency, utakuwa kwa kila mahali, you won't give us much attention and all that. So guys were a bit hesitant. But again, within a couple of months, I had gotten around three brands. And now we grew from that.
And how many brands do you have now?
Right now we have scaled down to around 7.
Okay.
But what I wanted to just explain is that we went so hard, and the hospitality aspect, it was just food then.
Yeah.
So we went from restaurants, we started now managing hotels.
Okay.
Yeah? And not just hotels. We went further and we started managing airlines. Whoa. I had an airline in my portfolio for 3 good years until late last year when the airline was performing badly. Yeah. And they had to, sadly, let the agency go, not me, the agency go, and they had to hire somebody cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. That's such a beautiful story of overcoming
obstacles and all that. And let me just add that we even extended our presence to the neighboring countries. Yes.
So you've expanded outside of
Yes,
Kenya
we've clients in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam, in Zanzibar. We've clients in South Sudan, in Juba.
Okay.
Yeah. We had clients, but these are short-term clients that they just want consultations in Kampala.
So you moved from not getting the job to starting your agency to moving from 3 clients in Kenya to expanding to, let's say, 7 different industry, actually, restaurant.
Now, it's still hospitality, yes, but, because aviation is part of hospitality.
Yeah.
Tours and travel companies I've not mentioned.
Yeah, to outside of Kenya.
Yeah, some cottages in Arusha.
Dar es Salaam, Arusha, Zanzibar. Yeah. And next you're going to?
We're still in East Africa. And something to also worth mention before we move to the next is the fact that for example, with the airline, there are some packs that were coming with it. Like 4 flights per month. So you don't even know how much people have paid. So you just pick your passport and off you go. So that was the interesting part of it.
Okay.
So it's a learning curve.
Yeah. So you've actually talked about leadership.
Yeah.
And here it's about national leadership. But we're coming back now to leadership of you as Muhammad.
Okay.
And the experience that you have when leading people in your business. Okay. Yeah. So there are quite a number of good questions here. So I'll just randomly pick the ones that I think are interesting.
Okay.
So in terms of when making a business decision, what anchors you? When you're making a business decision, what anchors you?
The change that we want to bring about. The problem that we want to solve.
The problem.
There must be a problem that you're solving.
The problem that you're solving.
Yes.
And that one is just succinct, on point. Yeah. What's something you hope that people you lead, this would be people in your team and in your business.
That's correct.
Never forget about you.
How I went all out for them.
When you say how you went all out for them, how do you go all out for them?
You see, let me give you a scenario. With our new business, the electronics store, I had a lady that was working with, and she fell sick for almost a week. And this is a very demanding job that you have to be around. We're selling, we're doing this, and as somebody who has been on the other side, who has been an employee, there is that urge to try to do things differently. There's some bosses who are really, really, like you can be changed. They can, you can be fired anytime and they can get a replacement anytime. But we also look at the human side. This person is sick. Yeah. How can we as a company make sure that he's feeling better? That we are not just looking at profits. We are also looking at
the human
side, and you send them something which is out of the salary. You don't advance them an advance. You give them something because they are ill, they are part of your team, they're your family.
Correct.
And all that. Yeah. Like the Christmas season, me, I'm a Muslim, so it's a Christmas season, there's that Christmas fever.
Yeah.
October, November, December is actually a very high season for electronic business.
Okay.
There's a lot of people buying new phones, buying cables, buying accessories, buying TVs, changing their whatever in the house. And here you have a team that are Christians, and somebody wants to travel out of the country, somebody wants to go to Mombasa, and somebody wants to go to the village. But they have to go early because the fares are tripling.
Increasing. Yeah.
And they want to also maximize and take a good time with the family. So, I had to I had to let them go by 21st. And they only came on 3rd. So that's how many days? That's almost 12 days or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So you take care of them. As my people are not just, my staff are not just people to make money for me. They're part of my family.
Yeah.
And I should take care of them. Yeah.
That's good advice, I think.
Yeah.
Businesses.
Yeah. So businesses should not
Should
just focus
consider.
on profit and kama we ataki kazi, we can replace them. No. They should try and also look at be human with Nini.
Okay.
With the staff. Yeah.
Good. So we're coming towards purpose, passion.
Yes.
We've sort of touched on a bit of what you do.
Yes.
And I guess one of the things sometimes we don't consider is our fears.
Yeah.
So in this season of your life, what's the biggest fear that you're carrying around?
Probably just like any other person, dying before achieving whatever I want to achieve. I mean,
I guess what is it?
Death is always hovering around. Where there is life, there is also death.
Definitely, anything that has a beginning must come to
must
an
have
end.
an end. Yeah. So my worry is not just not to be able to achieve what I've set to achieve in this lifetime.
Yeah.
Failures, because I mean that is part of the process. So so there are things you do, you fail. There are things you do, you succeed. Yeah.
So you would say, I wouldn't say you're afraid of death. There are certain things you'd like to achieve.
There are things that I want to really, before I leave this space, I need to make sure that they're in order.
Are there some that you'd be willing to share? Some of those things?
Yeah, to be a millionaire, which I am on paper, but being a millionaire or a billionaire, you can be a millionaire on paper. And
you want it in cash flow?
In cash flow and in properties and all that, not just having probably a big stock at Umoja Marketplace worth millions, and you're wondering where are these millions? Yeah?
Because actually it ties to the next question, which was the greatest thing that's yet to happen to you?
That is yet to happen to me?
Yeah.
You see, I've been right now for our second company, Umoja Marketplace, the e-commerce. We had a big vision of it becoming the Amazon of Africa, in quotes. Amazon is
so that's your vision for
a big stuff.
Yeah.
But you see, the capital that is required to even compete with, for example, Jumia, Kilimall, and these are the guys who are in the ecosystem.
Yeah,
it's crazy amount of money. It's crazy amount of money. The logistics that go into it, the marketing that goes into it,
But you've already thought about it.
I've thought about it, so I want to achieve that.
Yeah. So that's the greatest thing that's yet to happen to you.
One of the greatest.
One of the greatest things that's yet to happen to you is establishing
a proper e-commerce for Africa.
Proper e-commerce for Africa.
For Africa, yes. Not for Kenya, for Africa. With
your drive, I think I'm seeing it happening. I don't know, what's your timeline?
Inshallah, we're looking at around, God willing. You know, you have to say God willing. You know, you plan, man plans, and God, there's that saying. It's just, man plans and God does something. Okay. So, looking at it to achieve it in the next 3 years.
In the next 3 years.
God willing.
I think that should be achievable. So we are coming towards the end.
Okay.
And this is actually one of my favorite segments.
Okay.
It's a untethered segment.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you have a different answer because you sort of answered this one. So whose love has shaped you the most?
Whose love?
Yes, has shaped you the most.
Hey, that is tricky. So do I choose my wife's love or my mom's love? Hiyo ni tricky. Hapo sijui itakuwa ni I'll go the diplomatic way. My mom's love and my wife's love.
Okay. So there are two women who have shaped you
True.
through
Absolutely.
love. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Another one is, when was the last time you cried
Oh my God.
and why?
The last time I cried.
Yeah.
Like watching a movie or something?
No, like true tears of
Of joy or
It
sadness?
could be joy or sadness, but tears of emotional drive such that you cried.
When we opened Umoja,
Uh-huh.
it was a dream come true.
Yeah.
It was a very hard journey. You know, you're starting something that you just know the problem that you're solving, and you don't know the little bits of it, the nitty-gritties of it. So you know, you're probably used to paying, you know, the way we go to rental houses, you probably pay a rent and a deposit. In commercial space, you pay a deposit of 4 months. You pay rent for 3 months. So you probably needed to pay maybe rent for 10 months.
10 months in advance.
And rent is probably 100,000.
Yeah.
So that is just almost 1 million hapo kwa rent peke yake. This is an empty space. So you need to furnish it. You
Yeah.
need to put the display. Probably another 500,000.
Correct.
You've not even talked to suppliers.
Yeah.
You don't even have a single item on the shelf. So when that dream, we brought it to life and we launched it on the 1st of October. It was so personal to me, and I'm not the type that gets very emotional.
But you cried.
There were tears of joy right there.
Tears of joy.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay, still on Untethered, what would younger Muhammad be proud to see about who you are now?
What would be the younger Muhammad be?
Proud to see about who you are now.
The younger Muhammad will probably be very happy and proud to see me succeed, because if I tell you the journey where we started with hawking, or what we call door-to-door promotions. So when you're coming from door-to-door promotions and now you have a physical store to your name, I mean, that is not a joke. Yeah.
So the person that you become from...
The person that I've become from
being a hawker.
Being a hawker. Yeah, let's call it what it is.
From being a hawker
yeah.
to a business
To
owner.
a business person, yes.
That's actually something to be very proud of.
Yeah. So I think my younger self would be very proud, because back in the days when we used to hawk merchandise, we, you know, Americans have a good name for it. They call it merchandisers.
Merchandisers.
Yeah. Yeah, so merchandisers, we used to hawk basic household goods. You know, sorry, not fridges. I'm just brought in some fridges. I'm thinking fridges. Hot pots. Thermos flasks, or we call them vacuum flasks, because thermos is a brand.
It's a brand, yeah.
So vacuum flasks, hot pots, you know, this cooking pot set and all that. We used to hawk that. So I come with my bag. I'm like, Liz, how are you? You know, when I open my bag, it's a cooking pan. I'm like, Allah?
Leo nimekuletea vyombo.
Yes, so nimekuletea vyombo and all that. I'm like, now umenyonga tie, you're looking neat.
Yeah.
You know, but you're selling vyombo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where we've come from, it's quite a journey.
It's a profound.
And we are earning 8% commission for every sale that we made that time.
Yeah.
So imagine you were selling a product that is retailing
10,000.
for 1,000.
Yeah.
Why 1,000? Why 1,000? 8% of it.
Oh, not even 10%.
Not 10%. So 80 bob.
80 bob.
So 920 back to the office. So for you to make 800 bob, you have to sell 10 pieces of this.
Wow.
For you to make 1,600, you have to sell, you know, 20 pieces of this.
And now you run 2 businesses.
And now I'm running 2 businesses. We thank God.
You're doing amazing. So, still on Untethered, there are 2 questions remaining. So the first one is, what's a truth that found you only after you stopped looking for it? I think you can also replace with, what is something that found you only after you stopped looking for it or chasing it?
Money. You know, when I was younger, because I'm still younger, I'm not old. So when I was younger, we used to really chase money. Like when you would find me when I was 21 years old and I'm moving merchandise, I was just about, you know, I will use hook and crook to get this money. Client asks you, this product has a warranty? Yes, it has warranty. Is it a good product? Yes, it's a good product, because you just want to sell.
Yeah.
But the truth is, you don't make money like that. You make money by offering a solution. You make money by bringing value to the market.
By solving a problem.
By solving a problem. And when I started solving problems, money itself is coming to look for you. You don't look for the money because you're solving people's problems. Right now at Umoja, we have clients who are buying a lot of fake chargers, phone chargers, you know, whether it is the adapter, the head, or whether it is the cable. Because probably the cable is fake. So if the cable is fake, the phone becomes hot. Because the wattage that the phone is emitting into the phone is not consistent. It's not the recommended wattage. So we are changing that with, you know, genuine items. If it's a Samsung charger, it's an original Samsung charger that if you were to go to Samsung store, you'd get the same. If it is an Apple charger, it is the same original Apple charger that you'd get in an Apple store.
Yeah.
So when you buy that, though it's a bit expensive,
yeah,
you won't have these problems.
So you're solving a problem.
So we are solving a problem. We are bringing value.
And the money is coming.
Yeah. But back then, when we were using hook and crook, we are making just a bit of little of it.
I think also you're young, so sometimes life has to teach you.
Yeah, so that is the truth that actually, one of the truths that I kind of realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last question would be, what's a legacy that you would want to leave behind for the next generation?
A loving father, a loving and present father. That is very important. An honest businessman. Because we have business people who have made their money in very dubious ways. But I want to be remembered. I don't want to have really, no, that's wrong. I want to have much.
You want to have a lot?
I want to have a lot.
But you want to earn it.
But it has been done in a justifiable manner, in a fair manner, in a clean way.
Yeah.
No duping people, not lying to people, not selling fake to people, not, you know, not doing anything unorthodox or dubious, but honest business people, honest stuff. There's a very good, beautiful story in Islam, for those who can relate, maybe I could finish with this, about an imam who was called Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. This person was an imam. Like he was leading people into prayer, if I got it correct. He was leading people into prayer, but he was also a business person. And he is a business partner in the shop. You know, back in the days, people used to sell, you don't sell a piece of cloth that has been tailored. You just sell the material. So how many yards and all that. And there was a piece of material that was not in good condition. But, you know, it has been wrapped the way we wrap the materials.
Fabric.
The fabric, yeah. So he told the business partner, or rather the servant, that if somebody steps into this shop and chooses this particular fabric, make sure you tell them about the defect of that material and actually sell it at a lower price because it's not like these other materials. Right? When then, you know, the servant was like, yes, I'll do that. And then here comes in a customer. And what strikes them first is that piece of fabric which has a defect. And in that excitement, and you know, you've just opened your shop and it's probably the first sell, he didn't recall what he was told.
Yeah.
And he sold this piece of material for an exorbitant, for the same price like these other fabrics. And this person dashed out and gave the money and left. Shortly after, this imam comes to the shop and notices that, oh, the fabric has been sold. So it's like, oh, you've sold the fabric at yes. At how much? Did you tell them about the defect of the fabric? Oh, I forgot. But no, go out to the shop. You know, markets then were not like today. It was very crowdy. You know, there's no roof and all that. So they are roaming around, searching this person who has been sold to the item. And they finally get the person. And they bring him back. And they tell him, we are really sorry. We are really, really sorry. The fabric that you have has a defect. And we have actually sold it at a higher price than it's supposed to be.
And the value of it.
And then the person who bought this fabric break into tears, so to speak, and says, I'm the one who is actually sorry here because I've given you fake money. I've given you fake money.
Okay.
So because of the honesty that you've come with,
I'll be honest.
I'll be honest with you as well.
Yeah.
So I return the fabric and I want to give you the right kind of money for the fabric. So that is honesty for you. If you do business in an honest manner, it actually saves you. But some guys, you know, they think, you know, going around lying and, you know, makes them make a lot of money. So they want to be remembered as a loving father, a present father, an honest business person who did 1, 2, 3 and actually changed the world.
Somebody who changed the world.
Yes.
That's a good way to be remembered.
Thank you, Liz.
Before we wrap it up,
okay,
I'll give you a chance to pick any card.
Okay.
And ask me the question.
Ask you?
Yeah.
That is interesting. So randomly?
Randomly.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
Randomly.
So let's choose this.
Okay.
Oh, this is on leadership and influence.
Okay, my favorite subject.
Okay. So this one is asking, what's the wisest thing about leadership that someone told you? What's the wisest thing about leadership that someone told you?
Damn. What is the wisest thing about leadership that someone told me? So, wisest thing about leadership that someone told me. Wow. Why did I read such hard questions?
You say that this is one of your favorite.
Leadership and influence is one of my favorite subjects. Yeah, the wisest thing about leadership that someone told me would have to be, there's a time I moved to Rwanda as a country manager.
Okay.
I was, let's say, 60% ready for the role.
Okay.
And the leader at the time, the general manager, told me, you know what, Liz, nobody is ever ready for leadership.
Nice.
You just need to be ready and open to learn.
To learn, yeah.
And you also need to trust your team and empower them.
Yes.
Because leadership is not about the doing, but it's being able to oversee the different elements and how they come together. So don't focus more on the doing because you have a team that's going to do the doing.
Not going to do it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your job is to understand what they're doing.
Yes.
Give them the space to do what they're doing. And you oversee, course correct as you go and all that. So you don't have to know everything. I think actually it was, you don't have to know everything. You need to be open to learn and to fail and to trust your team.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is very difficult to trust people because trust is earned.
Yeah.
So then how do you know that now we're at a point where you've earned my trust and I am able to empower you and leave you to run with it?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think that's the wisest thing.
Yeah, that was very wise. I mean, you can't be 100% ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was afraid.
That willingness to learn.
Yeah, so you need to be willing to learn to be able to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Muhammad, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
I've learned that when I stop chasing money, it will find me.
Correct.
Yeah, honesty is an important aspect.
Very
of your business,
important. Very important.
Of your person. But I think generally it is an important element, especially when you're dealing in business.
Yes.
And my prayer is that your business will thrive.
Thank you.
And that you'll continue to, we'll meet when you're a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. I should come back. I should come back.
Conversation and say, hey, Mama, I made it.
Yes, yeah. God willing.
Yeah. So, asante sana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine again.